don't panic. Vanquish Soul isn't dead.
First ball.
Dead destruction.
Let's cook Garrett.
The new ban list just dropped literally like a couple hours ago, and it had some insane hits to a lot of the meta decks, including Yumi, Malice, Yugioh, Crystron, Mitsurugi, and Vanquish Soul. Vanquish Soul has been known to sometimes brick, and now Raisin has been limited to 1, and Stake Your Soul has been limited to 1. These are pretty massive hits. Raisin's a key starter, and Stake Your Soul is crazy with any non-engine. The only ways to search Raisin are Rhoda at 1, and then Durandal, the equip spell, which isn't great. So, all hope isn't lost though, and the deck is not dead. So don't stress, because let's introduce how we can mitigate these issues. That being 7th Tachyon. This card's not new at all, but it actually helps out Vanquish Soul K9 tons, and is a great way to still get our searches, still get what we need. And the reason why you can do that is because of these cards here. That is Battle and Boxer, C104, and Giant Red Hand. This searches Raisin. This is 3 more copies of Raisin right here, Battle and Boxer. This is Jokal, Lantern, nice dark attributes, and then Red Hand is Azuna, Holly Sue, or the new Noir card coming out, K9 card. So you have more copies here, 3 more copies of Raisin. And so Stake Your Soul and Raisin Be Limited hurts, but there are answers. I took this Tachyon build to the World Celebration event 5-0, won the event. I took it to the Las Vegas Regional, went 6-2, got 9th out of 158 players. Had this come up a lot. And even too, it's great if you're doing all your Vanquish Soul stuff, they're negating you, then boom, now we go into K9 and we do full combo. And so really, this card is fantastic in the deck. And while it might seem kind of weird, and there is the XC's locks, and so you have Rock, but guess what? That's really easy to play around. So you have Tachyon and Mad Love in hand, normal Mad Love, do the search, get your search from the field spell, make Rock, 7 Tachyon. It's not a big deal. It's super easy to play around. This deck is not dead by any means, and I have the proven results with this tech to show that it's a good tech, it works well, and is worth playing just so the deck isn't bricking, stays alive. I would recommend, on top of this, adding in the Rescue Ace package, because adding in more fire attributes and more search power is great. That's what the deck needs. And so having 3 more fires with Raisin gone and adding Surge Power now with Stake Your Soul gone is gonna help the deck, and it'll be fine. You got tons of draw power and tons of potential with the deck still with the new Tachyon build. We are going to do a quick deck profile just as some damage control, so don't stress. This is just saying, hey, the deck is fine, it's not dead, don't worry. So going in, we have, of course, the 1 Raisin, which is so sad, but it is what it is. Then we have, of course, the triple Holly Sue, must play, because it's completely necessary for the engine. And then we have 3 Mad Love, of course, to search. And then we have 3 Jiaolong, just those fire attributes are even more important now. And then this is an update. I did make 2 Burger, 1 Caesar. I used to have 1 Burger, 1 Caesar, but now with Holy Sue, you want to make sure you are seeing a Vanquish Soul name. So even if you draw the fires, you want to make sure you at least have Vanquish Soul to be able to get around the field and then do that summon and then even the tag out power. So normally I would do it at 1, but now this is necessary. Then of course, the 1 Stake Your Soul, the 1 Start, and the 1 Trap. This does hurt, like I said, but with Tachyon and the new tech, it does fix a lot of problems. Then the K9 cards, 3 Azuna, mandatory, 3 Jokal, mandatory, 1 Lantern, 1 Lupus, and then when the new cards come out in Doom Dimensions, 1 of the Noir. 1 is all you need. I've done a lot of testing with it and seen it's plenty. You don't need tons of them, plus you don't want to give up your normal summon for a K9 card unless you absolutely have to, so I wouldn't stress that. 3 cases especially are now essential, with now Raisin and Stake Your Soul being hit. So being able to have a starter in K9 is really important. And then we have, of course, the 1 Forced Release. Then going into our non-engine, and I didn't put the Rescue Ace, the Tachyons back in here. So the Rescue Ace are non-engine, but we have 3 Ash Blossom for the fire attributes, 3 Fualos for draw power, of course, and then the Rescue Ace engine, and then Rhoda. And then on top of that, the 7 Tachyon. Once that new card comes out in Doom Dimensions, we're at 42. We still got plenty of attributes. We still got plenty of firepower. And so there is no reason to stress at all. The deck is gonna be fine. And then going into the extra deck, this will be a hot deck and I'll have to test it more and more, but we're only gonna do one rock of the Vanquisher, one Vanquisher rocks. This is because we are playing the Tachyon, and so that lock may happen, but we might have to do it. But still, one is plenty, and even if there's a grind game, Vanquish Soul can do it with just their main deck monsters as well as K9. And then we'll have one Ripper, one Werewolf, and one of the new card. That pop is insane. Being able to rank up to is really, really good. And then we have the Nesh Knight package, all these, and then of course you have the Umbral Horde, the Red Hand, and the Battle Boxer, which can all be used with Nesh Knight, so it's not a one and done thing. You can use it during your opponent's turn and during your own. And now too, we have SP and Skull Dread. This is now a must play with the new K9 cards, just because it adds that draw power that you need to get into the cards in your deck without having to pay cost of Extravagance, Pot of Prosperity. So it is a big body, and obviously requires 4, but it will be worth it. And then our last two, we have Typhon and Zeus. So like I said, this is gonna be really, really quick. And then we'll do the extra deck. And the extra deck did change because Malice isn't dead, Ryziel isn't dead, Mitsu's definitely not dead, so we still have to account for that. So we have 3 Nibiru, 3 Quarantine, card's broken. I played this against Yummy in Las Vegas. Every time I saw this card against Yummy, I won the game, even going second. Then of course 3 Droll, like I said, because those decks aren't dead. So this will still be a relevant card in the side deck. I don't think you need to main it, but it's relevant in the side. Then 3 Ghost Spell. Hits Yummy, hits Malice, hits a lot of different things. So really strong card. And then of course 3 Lancia, just to combat Malice and Crystron, because that will still be prevalent. So like I said, guys, do not stress. The deck is not dead. We don't need to be worrying. So, oh, Vanquish Soul K9 is gone. It was only here for just a little bit. But the meta is going to be fine. It might not be tier 0 now. It might not be the best. Yummy, I think, is the best deck now, but it'll be fine. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know of your thoughts down below in the comments. Make sure to check out our other video that just dropped today. But of course, we want to drop this with the ban list coming out. But you guys are awesome, and we'll see you later.